Could Donald Trump lose Mar-a-Lago? President of the United States Donald Trump speaking with attendees at the 2019 Student Action Summit hosted by Turning Point USA at the Palm Beach County Convention Center in West Palm Beach, Florida. Former President Donald Trump's Florida real estate pieces may be on the chopping block. Following Judge Arthur Engoron's decision last month that Trump's company had committed repeated and persistent fraud on his financial statements, Trump may lose control of famed properties, including his Mar-a-Lago estate. Judge Engoron was critical of Trump's overvaluations. That is a fantasy world, Engoron said, not the real world. Trump listed his residence at Trump Tower on New York's Fifth Avenue at 30,000 square feet, despite it only being 10,996 square feet, The Hill reported. It led to an overvaluation of between $114 million and $207 million, Engoron ruled. Time equals 400 ms, greater than, as Engoron wrote. A discrepancy of this order of magnitude, by a real estate developer sizing up his own living space of decades, can only be considered fraud. The Fifth Avenue apartment wasn't the only Manhattan property that Trump overvalued. At Trump Park Avenue, Engoron ruled that Trump had inflated the value of multiple units based on the false premise that the units were not subject to NYC's strict rent control codes. Engoron's ruling went on to find that Trump, by hundreds of millions of dollars, overvalued Trump Seven Springs, located in New York's Tony Westchester County, and Lower Manhattan's 40 Wall Street. Trump also fraudulently valued his golf courses in the U.S. and one in Scotland, Engoron ruled, according to The Hill. Trump plans to appeal, naturally. Alina Habba, Trump's legal spokesperson who previously served as an attorney on the case, said Engoron's decision was fundamentally flawed at every level, and an affront to our legal system. It is important to remember that the Trump Organization is an American success story, Habba said. If the appeals court does not intervene, Trump Organization assets will begin to be liquidated within 10 days. If this order stands, Donald Trump will see his empire replaced by a pile of cash, said Mitchell Epner, a former federal prosecutor who now works for Rottenberg Lipman Rich. That cash will be the proceeds of the forced sale of the assets, less payment in full to all creditors, and an enormous tax bill. Trump's team will likely file an emergency motion in New York's appellate court. With respect to Trump's famed Mar-a-Lago property, Engoron found that the county assessor had appraised Mar-a-Lago's market value at somewhere between $18 million and $27.6 million. Meanwhile, Trump valued the property somewhere between $426 million and $612 million. Just a bit outside. Time equals 400 ms, greater than. Trump posted on Truth Social to say Mar-a-Lago may be worth almost 100 times the county's valuation. The president's sons got in the mix, too. Mar-a-Lago is speculated to be worth well over $1 billion, making it arguably the most valuable residential property in the country. It is also corrupt and coordinated. Eric Trump wrote on X, "If Mar-a-Lago is worth $18 million, I'll take 10 please." Donald Trump Jr. posted, "The New York fraud case is just one of several cases involving the former president as he campaigns to reclaim the White House from President Biden." Trump is also facing criminal charges in 4 separate cases, one in New York, hush money payment, one in Georgia, election interference, and 2 at the federal level, classified documents mishandling, January 6.